Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, all placements, Holy Spirit, angel guides, spirit guides. What is the full moon reading for Capricorn? Hi Capricorn, I'm so grateful for you stopping by the channel. The full moon is February 1st and it's in the sign of Leo. A lot is going on with you astrologically in February. Let me quickly just remind you or tell you, Saturn is gonna be entering Aries February 13th. Aries is a very strong sign too, ruled by Mars, the warrior, the fight in you. I see you being very disciplined and very responsible, taking care of business. Also, Saturn is conjunct in Neptune, and that's February 20th. And this is a rare alignment that only happens every 36 years. And it's never happened, or it has happened, but maybe over 1,000 years ago it's happened in the sign of Aries. So unusual things are happening, right? Things that haven't happened in years, or possibly things that have never happened. But you're a born leader. You're disciplined. You're down to business. You're the king or queen of pentacles. Very responsible, self-assured, long-term planning. Capricorn. Spirit wants you to let go of the past. Under this full moon, it usually is about releasing in some type of way. Letting go of the past requires forgiveness. Maybe you have to take the lead in that, Capricorn. Maybe you have to spearhead this challenge of forgiveness, because we're also in the age of Aquarius, and Aquarius is about letting go of the past, freeing yourself from the past so that you can explore more of yourself. You were born to lead. This is about you forging something new. Tell me. Tell me, what does Capricorn need to know, Spirit? Capricorn. You're also going to be part of a planetary parade on the 28th. Saturn, Neptune, Mercury, Venus, Uranus, and Jupiter all align. Planetary alignment, very important alignment. Again, your leadership skills are going to be very important. Maybe you are already doing some type of gathering with the community to stand up for what's right. What else, Spirit? Okay. Okay. I see why Spirit is telling you to let go of the past, because you have something good trying to come in. I do see right away in the past this energy and the need to let go, to cut the cord, to walk away, to let go of the past. May require you to forgive yourself, forgive them. There is a need for forgiveness, because that's what frees you. You're not thinking about it anymore. You've let it go. And that's exactly what Spirit is asking you to do. There could be one little string for some of you. For others, it's a whole rope that you have to cut. You got to do some cutting. Yeah, because you're discontent. You're not happy anyway with the Four of Cups. Maybe the relationship could only go but so far. Whether business, work, doesn't matter. But something has come to an end. It's in the past. It's time to let it go. Full moon in Pisces. Saturn is also going to be conjunct in Neptune, who is ruled by Pisces. So don't be under any illusions. Sometimes you can't always believe what you see with your eyes. That's why your intuition is so important, especially for this leadership role that's coming up. Talk to me, Spirit. Yeah. A cycle is definitely ending because you have this letting go energy here. And I see that. And then I see the Ace of Pentacles, which is you almost being rebirthed into this leader. That's just you. I mean, you're a natural leader, a natural born leader. Two of Cups. So this is the new cycle coming in. The Ace is a new cycle, and Pentacles, it's getting a blessing, new opportunities that are foundational, that are secure, that are stable, that you need to build. Oof, you're doing it. You have the Action of Wands, and you are embodying Cups, your feelings. You're being authentic under this Leo moon. It's the sun, and you're being authentic to how you feel. That's what it is. That leadership is coming through. Look how bright that light, the moon, is shining. It's probably a full moon, but this says new moon. But under a new moon, you can't see the moon. But under a full moon, this Leo full moon, you definitely see something. You see, the past is too heavy to carry into the future. You're letting this go. Oh, yeah. There could be some doubt, some last minute, but I think you get over that hump. You know how sometimes maybe you procrastinate for maybe a day or two, and then finally your intuition speaks again, and you're like, yeah, okay, I'm going to do this. It's like you take a leap of faith. Capricorn. And where does this lead? Let's clarify. Okay. Definitely going through a transition of a death and a rebirth here. Look at you. Oh my goodness. Anything else? Anything else? Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Holy, you are gonna be happy. And that's what the desires of your heart is. Here's the leadership. Capricorn, you are a born leader. 2 cards telling you in February you are to recognize your leadership skills, to step into that role, to be bold, daring. This is an opportunity. And you like it there with the 9 of Cups. That's your position. That's the King of Pentacles. I do see you standing your ground. Yeah, you're the leader. You're taking control of what you can control. And you know, as a leader, the first thing that you control is you. Because you can remove you from the situation, or you can choose to engage. Look at all these wands. The King of Wands, the 7 of Wands, the 10 of Wands, the 8 of Wands, the 3 of Wands. Wow. A lot of movement. I do see you, the King of Wands, he may get caught up for a minute. You know, because the devil can distract you, delay you, deception, all of that. But it's not for a long period of time. Not with the King of Wands. He does have the ability to refocus and to get back on track. Especially with all these wands. It's just probably the fire horse energy coming in. You have the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, you're going to be happy. You had the Nine of Cups. I think you're getting everything that you want. Tell me. Let's ask directly about love. Tell me. Capricorn. What does Cap need to know under this full moon? Somebody could have difficulties talking to you, expressing their self. If that's the case, that's a red flag. That's not the one. But there is somebody who could be the one. So a red flag will exist if somebody is unable to express themselves. Maybe they're emotionally unavailable, or maybe they don't know how to communicate. And communication is a fundamental, right? And then there's another one that comes that they could be the one, because you two engage and you could talk for hours and hours and hours. Yes, you know that song. Okay. Anything else, Spirit? So you have a red flag here, and then you have the one. Pay attention. I'm sure you'll be able to discern, Cat. Yeah. The red flag is pretty deceptive energy. Someone is wearing a false mask, meaning they present themselves one way, but once you get to know them, you're going to see the real person. All right. What else does Sagittarius, I was going to say. What's going on? Is a Sag, are you dealing with a Sag? Or maybe this person that could be the one is a Sag. They could also be the red flag. I don't know. Tell me. What does Capricorn need to know? Yeah, this is definitely about a new beginning. Yeah, this cycle is ending. You had about 2 cards telling you that. Let go. The past requires forgiveness. And sometimes that forgiveness is for yourself. You know, like we beat ourselves up. You knew this wasn't working. You shouldn't have, whatever. Spirit said, let it go. Let it go. Completion. It's done. Yeah. Sometimes we can work the horse into let go, change, time to move forward, take a risk. There are tons of new opportunities. This is about preparing for April, the start of the year, and also recognizing that you're letting go of something that really it depleted you. It didn't allow you to grow. It didn't allow you to grow. And you're not, you're a leader, and you need to forge, and you need to be free. And we all do. You know, sometimes you're with people that don't want to see you grow because they're not ready to grow. And so therein lies the misalignment. And that's what we have to pay attention to, because our job is to grow. Without a doubt. And you're a born leader. Okay. Tell me from a career standpoint, what does Capricorn need to know? Career, money, ideas. Talk to me, Spirit, for Capricorn. February is the month of love. Relationships are always important. What else, Spirit, for Capricorn under this full moon in Leo? The Sun, the Strength card. What does Capricorn need to know? Wow, that's a lot. That's too much. But yes, there's that wand energy. Roll the dice, baby. Because whatever you get, it's coming up gold. I mean, you can't lose with that one. Roll the dice. It's time to put yourself out there. You're hiding talents, and it's time to take a risk. Step into the spotlight now. That's where the rewards are, the money. And that's where you're going to feel like you're serving your purpose. There's something that you do that also brings in the cash. Money comes in, prosperity. Again, you had the leadership, the King of Wands. You're about to discover that you are brilliant. You're going to be shocked by your own genius. And this is the King of Wands. You know, he has an idea, but he's not afraid to formulate it on the go. Very smart, very astute. He's the king or queen on his way to the emperor, empress. There's a stroke of brilliance here. I don't know how it's coming. It could come as an idea, an inspiration, something in your dreams. Somebody could say something that triggers a thought. Who knows how it's coming? But you see that light bulb going off, and then somebody plugs in the plug, gets it going. It's ingenious. It's like, oh my goodness. Follow these inspirations. Write stuff down, maybe in a journal. Capture it. You may not understand everything initially, and that's why Spirit is saying he wants you to capture these ideas, because they could bring you recognition. I told you, roll the dice. This is something well out of your comfort zone, something that you have to take a little risk, but it brings large rewards. You have the power. Use your magic to attract what you want into your life. The sky is the limit. What? You're a born leader, and don't forget that. That's what Spirit is saying. But also to step into all of this great energy, gotta let something go. Look at you, looking like the satisfied cat. Something about you states that you always land on your paws, on your feet. Spirit says it's time to go out on your own, create your own ideas, your own businesses. Try it. Even though it's well outside of your comfort zone, try it. This is going to lead to your independence and these rewards. Yes, big effort, big rewards. This is what I'm hearing. What else, Spirit? Tell me. Oh, more money. Actually, golds. You may make enough to purchase gold bars. Hey. Yeah, you're earning power towers. You are building something, making sound decisions. That's the King or Queen of Pentacles. Setting up something that could possibly be a legacy for your family. If you're in a corporate job and you just lost a job or something like that, it was an unstable position anyway. And that had to occur for this tower to come in. And for your earning power to change, for you to build new relationships, for you to be able to think about this brilliant idea that's coming to you. It's going to happen after all this. You know, you actually never know the timing of it, because it could happen maybe a month, maybe 2 months, and then it comes back to you. Yeah, Spirit said, Moody said something. So, but see, you are the anchor in your household, very responsible. You're the anchor, so you carry a lot of responsibility in February, especially with loved ones. Be true to yourself, though. Yeah, you have to make yourself a priority. That's what Spirit is saying. Be true to yourself in all ways. Not everyone should be a priority over you. And also remember, not everyone is going to get you, a line behind you. They can only understand or do from their level of perspective. or perception. And no matter what people say, don't ever doubt your worth, your beauty, or anything about you. Always look within. Stand tall in your power. You're a leader. How many times have we said that? Ooh, 2112. Such numbers. Write those numbers down too. All right, Spirit, give me some other. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, leave me a comment. I hope this is helping you. Gotta keep that vibration high, be optimistic. But I'm feeling good about this. Got a lot of wand energy, courage, confidence, the sun. Yes, the strength card, Leo energy. You could do it. My power lies in my presence. Taking care of myself is a radical act of love. And you have the Ace of Cups too. Ace of Pentacles at the center. Okay, what else? I want to use this deck over here. One more card for Capricorn. My energy creates my reality. That's what I was talking about, keeping that vibration high. What I focus on is what I will manifest. The King or Queen of Wands stays focused. That's why you have that energy first. I have no doubt you're going to be successful. Until the next moon phase, namaste.